So electro-pneumatic system. An electro-pneumatic system may consist of a pneumatic driving element and an electromechanical control part. The electromechanical parts used may be solenoid, push button, switches, relays, contacts, and limit switches. A pneumatic control system, which is solenoid operated valves, may be called electro-pneumatic systems. Solenoid operated direction control valves, limit switches, pressure switches are other examples. Basic electrical devices: manually actuated push button switches, limit switches, pressure switches, solenoid valves or solenoids simply, relays, timers, temperature switches. So push buttons. A push button is a switch used to close or open an electronic or electric control circuit. They are primarily used for starting and stopping of operation of machinery. They also provide manual override when the emergency arises. Push button switches are actuated by pushing the actuator into the housing. This causes a set of contacts to open or close. The figure shows the four common types of push button switches. Single pole, single through. No. Single pole, single through NC. Double pole, single through. Double pole, double through. Limit switches. Any switch that is activated due to the position of a fluid power component, usually a piston rod or a hydraulic motor shaft, or position of load, is termed as limit switch. The actuation of a limit switch provides an electric signal that causes an appropriate system response. Limit switches perform the same function as push button switches. Such buttons are manually actuated, where limit switches are mechanically actuated. Pressure switches. A pressure switch is a pneumatic electric signal converter. Pressure switches are used to sense a change in pressure and opens or closes an electrical switch when predetermined pressure is reached. Bellow or diaphragm is used to separate the change of pressure. Bellows or diaphragms is used to expand or contract in response to increase or decrease of pressure. The figure shows a diaphragm type of pressure switch, and the pressure is applied at the inlet and the preset pressure is reached. The diaphragm expands and pushes the spring-loaded plunger to make or break. Solenoids. Solenoids are electromagnets that provide a push or pull force to operate fluid power valves remotely. Electrically actuated directional control valves are switched with the aid of solenoids. They can be divided into two groups. Spring-ridden valves only remain in the actuated position as long as current flows through the solenoid. Double solenoid valves retain the last switched position even when no current flows through the solenoid. In the initial position, all the solenoids of electrically actuated DCVs are de-energized and the solenoids are inactive. A double valve has no clear initial positions as it does not have return spring. The possible voltage level for solenoids are 12 volt DC, 12 volt AC, 12 volt 50 to 60 Hz, 24 watts 50 to 60 Hz, 110 to 120 watts 50 to 60 Hz, 220 to 230 watts 50 to 60 Hz. These are symbols shown here. First one shows 3 by 2 way single solenoid valve, that is spring return. And second one 3 by 2 way pilot operated single solenoid valve, spring return also. 5 by 2 way valve, single solenoid valve, spring return. 5 by 2 way double solenoid valve, 5 by 2 way piloted operated double solenoid valve. That is relays. Relays are switches whose contacts open or close when their corresponding coils are energized. The use of relays also provides interlock capability, which prevents the accidental emergency energizing of two solenoids at the opposite ends of a valve spool. Relays are commonly used to open or close the contacts and thereby energize the current level. Timer or time delay relays. Timers are required in control systems to affect time delay between work operations. This is possible by delaying the operation of associated control element through a timer. There are two types of time delay: pull-in delay on delay timer, dropout delay of delay timer. In the on delay timer, when push button PV is pressed on, capacitor is charged through potentiometer as diode D is reverse biased. The time taken to change the capacitor depends on the resistance to the potentiometer and the capacitance of the capacitor. By adjusting the resistance of the potentiometer, the required time delay can be set when the capacitor is charged sufficiently. Coil K is energized and its contacts are operated after the set time delay. When the push button is released, the capacitor discharges quickly through a small resistance as diode passes resistor, and the contacts of relay return to their normal position without any delay. So this is a diagram shown. And temperature switch. The temperature switches automatically senses a change in temperature and opens or closes an electrical switch when the predetermined and temperature is reached. This switch can be wired either normally open or normally closed. Temperature switches can be used to protect a fluid power system from serious damage when a component such as pump or strainer or cooler begins to malfunctions. Ladder diagram. Ladder diagram is a representation of the hardware connections between switches, relays, solenoids, etc., which constitute the basic components of an electrical system. Ladder diagram is nothing but an electrical diagram showing the hardware connections between the various electrical control devices. Ladder diagram provides a circuit designer with a practical means to examine input process and out functions to quickly plan the circuit layout design for particular hydraulic or pneumatic applications.